showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For VA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage, guys, just... They corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Breaks free. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble now. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Spinning out of the tackle. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he keeps it. Picks up the first, looking for more. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Zone stop. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The running back here in a direct snap. He finds some space. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the outback. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. end zone. He'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Looking to scramble.
Trying to create here on the move. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. And looking for a big play here. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out, and they get a drive going this time. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll run it here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
How about that, Chris? 4th down and 1. You're expecting carnage at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. He keeps it. QB draw. Inside the 30. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their back.
They signed him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this 1st down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Washington.
A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Huskies will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Huskies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. To go with a direct snap. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Look out. Room to run here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. The back's got it. Fights through the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made just enough of a gain to move the sticks.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Toss play to the outside. First down, looking for more now. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Bringing pressure. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown.
Second down coming up now.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's how you close a half up, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Washington offense retakes the field here. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with a running play. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll use the ground game here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the wideout goes in motion. Direct snap to the back. Breaks an open space. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Past the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second and goal for the offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Huskies. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
For Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there.
First and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. They'll run it to the left. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket to the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. On the move now. Looking for 6. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They've been great on fourth down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? QB keeps it himself. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push. But he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the first down.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Powers through. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Offense takes the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense now operating in empty. Out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the single back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Timeout, Washington.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Keeps it on the draw. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Huskies offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back for last possession and then in a pick. And on the carry, he's heading left. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it.
Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
He'll hand it off.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal.
They finally corral him at the 1.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through it.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point.
That keeps the score. Texas 35, Washington 34.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men.
Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And moving the receiver now before the snap.
Leaning on the run game here. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
They're able to get him down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 4th down. The offense will go for it. And he keeps it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge
hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football.